Hi everybody, welcome back to my blog. Thank you for those who have been reading and following my blog. I've noticed I've gotten views from all around the world, so thank you. I want to talk about a feature I have on my blog that I would really like to have you guys take advantage of. Up on the top right corner there of my blog, I have a place where you can submit to me your story if you want it published on my blog for free, without any worry of copyright infringement or anything like that. Um, Really, the reason I'm doing this is to give you that validation. Um, as we've kind of seen with the book industry, nichiness isn't something that they strive for too much. Usually, when you're finding a paperback book, something that's in the bookstore or something that's been published, it fits a wide audience. That's the reason why the publishers want to put it out there, is it fits a wide audience. Nichiness isn't really too much in their interest. But as we've seen with the internet, and definitely with Amazon.com, nichiness works on the internet. And what I mean by that is, take my case for example. I've written 6 books, but only 3 out of the 6 have been published. As for myself, I don't think my writing changed, too much between the ones that were published and the ones that were not. I think the writing quality was there, but it could just be that nichiness part that they weren't looking for. So the first book, that I have published, I talked about, was Sleep Talker. Really just kind of a general romance, fits a wide audience, anybody that loves romance, fitting into a certain age group. That worked for Sleep Talker. Criminal Intent: The Becoming, a crime novel that fit that big net genre. The other one that got published was The Author, again just a romance fitting a little different age group than Sleep Talker, but still it's a wide net. Now, if we look at the last book that I wrote, Jackson County, let me explain the nichiness here, how it's different. So with Jackson County, myself being of the LDS faith, it's our belief that Jackson County will one day be the New Jerusalem, where Christ will reign here upon the American continent. So I wrote this book wanting to include my LDS beliefs, something that I'm passionate about. I also wanted it to have romance in it, so that's getting a little nichier. It's LDS, it's got romance. And also it takes place in the future as well. So that, again, niche a little bit more. People that love future novels, futuristic, the LDS belief, romance. It's definitely a niche audience. And that might not work with a general publisher. But as we've seen, that works on the internet. So what I'd like you to do is use that feature here on my blog. And if you're not wanting to, send the whole story, what I would suggest even more is to send me maybe 1 or 2 paragraphs summarizing your story that would excite readers, and I'll post it on my blog. And then I would encourage you to have maybe a blog of your own or another website that I can put a link that people can go and learn more about you. Or even if you are comfortable, put the full story on the internet somewhere where people can read it and just start to gain that audience for yourself. If you have a story that publishers have turned down over and over and it's just sitting somewhere collecting dust, why not put it on the internet for free somewhere? Start to build that audience. People will start to notice it, and you never know who's going to read it if it's online. Like for myself with my blog, I have people from Russia, I noticed, Switzerland, France, Iran, reading the blog. And you never know who that's going to reach. So I'd encourage you to use that feature on my blog. Again, it's on that top right corner of the screen. And you can just send me whatever you feel like. The whole story, 1 or 2 paragraphs, however you want me to help you. I want you to get that story out there, have it on the internet, and receive that validation that a lot of authors really look for. So thank you again for reading my blog, and I will talk to you guys later.